Ati for another for me wakwaba Better News TV. See best source so when subscribe to Better News TV. Best also subscribe. No one like, no one share, no one turn on notification bell. So be update be a bebano. On submit me a can make out a comment section on so your there. Best also believe you comment the be a kosuba no one. And then some of the bremo and sembia a far a bemo penny a MPB a friend on Hawa Koomson. Na Hawa Koomson no there is a body beer. GJA, like Ghana Journalists Association, or president here press conference within Sembi to Jaffa Hawa Koomson home. Efa threaten and I say, Ipa Bonesema, Yamami, Edi on the constituency. Abrana, it is an election be air coso, and I say, and Sembi air coso or on the constituency one. Journalists, yes, or Mokako fat the cover of the story, no. Wama Nipa Bonphobia do morning tente, I but journalists. Ama nyame nkoan ko mu free ma bi deda wa ya sabia na press conference o mo ye nyina say Hawa Koomson no we a wicked person. The nation should declare Hawa Koomson as a terrorist because that woman is a very wicked. Edi enti no mo kasa na nsembe na press conference no GJA president ede tuja efa Hawa Koomson ho nsembe no mo de tuja nyanko ti nsem no mo ntwe mo ba Yakabia, ya the best almost now make I say I Better News TV. Make sure to subscribe. No one like no one share, no one turn on notification bell. Me and go team, you buy your one in public bread.
Houses and journalists to institute a media blackout on the Minister of Fisheries and member of the Ewutu Senior East constituency in the Central Region, Mavis Hawa Koomson. Let me take it again. The president of the Ghana Journalists Association, GJA, Albert Kwabena Jomfo, has appealed to media houses and journalists to institute a media blackout on the Minister of Fisheries and member of the Ewutu Senior East constituency in the Central Region, Mavis Hawa Koomson. Yesterday, the GJA boss, the president of Ghana Journalists Association, or say, a media houses or Ghana, omo jinaso say, anka obia enka Hawa Koomson wasem. Now, this is what the gentleman said.
The Ghana Police Service must speed up with investigations into the assault case and prosecute the perpetrators. And 4, the Ghana Police Service must identify and sanction the purported police officer who invited David and watched on while the innocent morning show host was beaten mercilessly by the thugs. Colleagues, our call for total media blackout on Honorable Mavis Hawa Koomson is with immediate effect and until further notice. We may reconsider it when we see evidence of action by the MPP and the Ghana Police Service to identify, arrest and prosecute the thugs. We are following this case with keen interest and we shall periodically review it and update the general public on same. Colleagues, we urge all media houses to rally behind our call and ensure that it has a biting effect. This call is in our collective interest. Let's bear in mind that there are dangerous people around Honorable Mavis Hawa Koomson. They can kill you. Whether you are in the studio, home, church, mosque, or public gathering, they can come for your life. That is because they are unreasonable. Just stay away from her and be safe. I will also use this platform to urge the MPP officials and supporters across the country to treat journalists who will be covering the parliamentary candidate or the parliamentary aspirant election on Saturday. These are the primaries. They must ensure their safety. It is our prayer that reporters will be allowed to do their work freely without intimidation and attacks. We will not take or tolerate any negative happenings on Saturday.
All right. So that is the president of the GJA. Now, asana okanyina ewo brofum no is simple. The president of the Ghana Journalists Association. Eka ewo eye video abebo enim no. Ni nyina ne say o say nansemu a Hawa Koomson penten bi ba ye ewo no constituency. Odi nipa bi enim ema omo bro journalists. Na as a body eye GJA omo sebio eye nsentwerefo nyina ehye omaso wa Ghana no. De omo ka nyina ne say omo busa police for say saa asem na esi wo Hawa Koomson constituency a odi ewudifo bi anim emomo bro journalist anka sebi oyeka say ebi yewu no omo atwa police for anim ama police for so enhyera ma omo asempapa bia enka nkyere omo na de omo pese omo ka nyina ne say sesi ano omo sre eye journalist omo Ghana ene obi a ofre no journalist a ohye GJA ase a ene omo mo hye GJA ase ene sebio eye indwumaku a omo ye media houses say omo pese enimenim he ya no e wo say media houses ne journalists fo nyina asema efa Hawa Koomson ho eni se obia eka Hawa Koomson ho asem se Hawa Koomson koje Yesu Kristo ne chance be sika so akwa se eho ena Yesu didi a ema media house bia enka Hawa Koomson ho asem na as time goes on no omo hwe police enim se police for ede a conclusion to this investigations beba na omo hwe so message so omo adwene a na mom president ne kasa no say adikulienti omugina so akasa asem se Hawa Koomson nipa bi a oyewudifo sebio obetume kum ena okum oye nipa bi a oyetuturani oye nipa bi a ode sekan etuo ene nyoma yedidi ewuo ena ode hye the party MPP fo nsem ema omo sebio omo di kum eye nsemtwerefo entina no asem a waka nyina ne se MPP aban no ene omo minister oya the head of fisheries no Hawa Koomson no ogina NPP fo anim na odi ewu e wo hefa ewutu senya east enti aya journalist fo nyina nsantwerefo fo nyina panyini ene ne wakasa no watona no mtuo o hwe the political suit ehye no button baako echen Pentecost hene Pentecost sofo panyini de eye ne wallet not edaso o chekire mu nyina na o say enti ende no sebio omo GJA fo no omo ka kire journalist omo Ghana nyina say Hawa Koomson we dangerous second de Japan. If you can Japan so the generals to TV so and I chin yakobo di trimutuo enti de no mo ka nyina ne say Hawa Koomson can the Japan difference nim omo nyina betume kum o ye journalist suro Hawa Koomson debi no so suro Kennedy Japan na mo me ngina Hawa Koomson asem no so na mo me ngina point na eye GJA for emekino. Now as we speak today the GJA is appealing and I'm going to be fair, they are appealing. It is not force, but technically they are telling all media houses in Ghana to black out. Mema obia enka Hawa Koomson asem. To me as a journalist, and to me as a journalist, and from my experience, I think this press conference is the worst press conference in the history of Ghana journalists or GJA. I am telling you. Now, Hawa Koomson abro Edian journalist. Hawa Koomson ediewu. Hawa Koomson from the mouth of the Ghana Journalists Association president, she is dangerous. Now, as journalists, as reporters, if you come out to tell we reporters and media houses not to publish anything about Hawa Koomson, then you are technically telling Hawa Koomson say, "Yenene journalist, you are basically doing what? You are gagging us." Hawa Koomson on ye wudini no. Hawa Koomson on na edibone no. Our job is to report on ills. We are supposed to report on conduct. It does not matter how long or how many times she does it. We are the ones who are supposed to report it for the world to know that there is a minister in the NPP. There is an ex-girlfriend of an Agove. There is a mad murderer, crazy minister called Hawa Koomson who is doing this to Ghanaians. So for the GJA to come out and say, journalists, do not talk on Hawa Koomson, the GJA is gagging itself. The GJA is basically is murdering itself because the job of the GJA is to let the world know. And the sanka, baby, I can't talk about an say a story no. And they say, yeah, kuntoko Kongwa, near him say rebels or ha, near him say rebels to Kunipa, or saying you know, black out rebels, no, send your beya, nobody will know. But the moment we do that, the rebels will keep on doing what they are doing. We will have to go in there as journalists and do what? Let the world know what is happening there. So blacking out Hawa Koomson, you are rather making Hawa Koomson stronger. You need to give the media house the opportunity to report on any nitty-gritty attitude of Hawa Koomson. Any step, every single bad attitude. We, the media, will have to come out in full regalia and attack Hawa Koomson and let the world know that today that we as a nation trying to get more women into our politics, we have a woman who is also a minister appointed by the president who is beating and trying to kill journalists. We are not supposed to gag ourselves. What we are doing now, we are basically telling Hawa Koomson that we cannot speak. How are we going to know if Hawa Koomson kills another person? How are we going to know if Hawa Koomson uses stacks to kill another person in her constituency? It is the media. It is only the media that can make the world know that there is a member of parliament and a minister who is using her powers to kill or murder people. So this move by the GJA is the worst move in the history. Now, GJA as a body, why is the GJA as a body failing to take Hawa Koomson on? If the GJA even thinks that the NMC or the NCA is a government institution which will go in favor of the government, what is stopping the GJA from entering court to let court know that a member of parliament and a minister has done this to a journalist? With your evidence and your police report, the GJA should be able to go to court and sue Hawa Koomson for her to respond to your facts. But for the GJA to black out Hawa Koomson is technically telling Hawa Koomson go out there and do more damage and that we wouldn't cover it. How am I going to know if Hawa Koomson killed somebody this evening? Who sat down to come out with this kind of press conference? Are you people thinking? Are you people the leaders the GJA needs? This is 101 intelligence. When the enemy is fooling, the tool that can stop every politician or every crazy politician is the media. You don't black out that politician. You go after that politician. You let the world know. You sell that politician to the world. You make him the enemy of the world media. When Kennedy Japan put Ahmed Swale's picture on TV after he got murdered, the BBC would have said that Kennedy Japan does not need that he does not need that world recognition. But they put his picture on TV and told the world that this minister, this MP, is the person who did what? Put a journalist's face on TV for him to get shot. Now, Kennedy Japan, when he moves around the world, every airport he goes through, there is a notice that this man has committed this crime before and that he will be looked at. That is why Kennedy Japan was stopped at Texas and was questioned about the death of Ahmed Swale. So the moment Hawa Koomson commits a crime, murders people, especially murders a journalist or go after journalists, you don't black Hawa Koomson out. Hawa Koomson has to be shown to the world. That is why with me, I do not black journalists, politicians out. No matter who you are, I will tell your story so that the world will get to know who you are. So, to be very honest with you, the GJA got this wrong totally. The GJA got this wrong. Nowhere in this world would any institution like the GJA will say, let us black out this man. Never. Let us black out this guy. Then Donald Trump. If the Democrats or the so-called media houses affiliated to Democrats, they would have said, we are not going to talk about Donald Trump again. Then whatever Donald Trump did, nobody's going to know about it. Whatever he will be still doing, nobody's going to know about it. The media wouldn't black you out. The media will keep telling your story so that people will know who you are. That is why the media is important. Media don't black out people. Media basically expose people. The world needs to know what Hawa Koomson has done. This is a minister. If you are able to get the media to report on Hawa Koomson's murder cases or his things that she is doing at Ewusu Senya, the world will get to know that this is the woman who got the opportunity and she used that opportunity to kill her own people and importantly to kill journalists. So we are not supposed to black her out. We are supposed to open the floodgate on her. We are supposed to give her that publicity she wants, that bad press she wants. We need to let the world know that there is a monster called Hawa Koomson. She is in Ghana killing journalists. So this you people did is worse, is wrong. You people should come back. We want to open the floodgates. You are supposed to tell the media that keep an eye on this witch. Keep an eye on this buffoon. Keep an eye on this Samansa woman. Keep an eye on this murderer. Then the media needs to open their eyes. Put the floodlights on her and then watch her. That is what the media needs to do. So you don't allow this makeup being, this pentimamental Jimmy woman like this, does not even understand her job to indirectly gag the media. We are gagging ourselves. When Kennedy Japan said he was going to court, he was taking me to court, I should have quelled in. I should have stopped what I was doing. I should have been like, no, I'm scared. Oh, even though I have the fact, let me stop. Maybe it will stop him from going to court. But I continue to let the world know that these are the facts. If he wants to go to court, he can go to court. Today, when you come to the American court, the federal court, when you put in Kennedy Japan versus Kevin Taylor, it is there that Kennedy Japan, when you read the whole court proceedings, he has committed crimes and it will follow him till he dies. That is what the media does. And when you go to journalism school, you go to communication school, they will tell you, you don't gag yourself. That is the only strong tool of the media. The power to talk, the power to expose, the power to show the people what is happening on the ground.